This is my review of the Crosman Vigilante. This is a revolver style gun. CO2. Ammunition is pellets. And it's a combination of metal parts and plastic parts, but I think most of it is plastic, although the pounds on this is approximately 2 pounds. The length on this gun is quite long, but it is that's the thrill of this gun, is that it's just a monster. It looks like it's a 12-inch length. Let me see. I can't even get into the screen here. It looks like about 11 3/4, maybe 12-inch. The height on this gun is looks like about 6 3/4 inches. Most of it is plastic here on the barrel. It's plastic. This middle section here is metal. The hammer is metal. The trigger is metal. The hand grips are plastic. Okay, so and I remember when I was a kid, I mean way back in like the 70s, 80s, my older brother had one of these, and I can't remember if it was called the Crosman 357. Anyhow, it was pretty much like this, but the old version, you had to pull back a spring loaded opening here, and you would have to insert the pellets one at a time, then rotate the magazine, put another pellet, and it only held 6 shots. So the new design here uses a quick change rotary magazine. So there's a button on top of the barrel here. You press it down and you break the barrel open like this, and that exposes a 10-round pellet rotary magazine. Okay, there's teeth on one side, the other side. Oh, I just lost the pellet. There's teeth on one side, and it's a little bit more smoother on the other side. So the teeth are going to face towards the back of the gun. Just load that back in there. And there's a little spindle here, and I've marked it with a little silver paint so that I can just find it a little bit easier. That drops right on top of that, and then you can lift the barrel back into place until it clicks, and it's ready to go. The sights are adjustable for both elevation and windage. There are no white dot markings on this. I actually put a little white marking on the front blade, and that makes it a little bit easier for targeting. But the rear sight is adjustable. This is both a single action and a double action gun. So single action, you'd pull the hammer back, and that prepares the trigger. Real short trigger pull, and a very easy trigger pull. Double action, I'd say on a scale of 1 through 5, 5 being an extremely heavy trigger pull and 1 being an extremely light trigger pull, this is probably a 3. Yeah, so it's not real difficult, but at the same time it's not real easy. Again, this is how you break the barrel open to remove and replace the 10-round magazine, rotary magazine. They do sell 3 packs of this, and this is plastic. It's pretty inexpensive, so I got a 3-pack of extras. Some people say that when you put this back in, that it's advisable to press the button and then put it back into place, and that kind of saves the because most of this is plastic, it will prolong the life of that hook, that catch. But in my opinion, I don't think that's necessary, because if you look in that groove, there is what seems to be a metal plate. So, and this is metal too. So I'm cool with just, clicking it back in place. Okay, the CO2 replacement for this gun, it's in the hand grip. These hand grip covers are plastic, So they pop off like that. You're going to have to remove both sides. The thumb screw is also plastic. It is not spring loaded. So before you put the covers back on, you're going to want to make sure that the thumb screw is in the up position so that you can go ahead and snap the covers back into place. So in that respect, it's not a real quick change CO2 kind of process. It's a little clumsy. When I remove both covers, and you do have to remove both covers in order to be able to insert the CO2, I just put them in between my fingers like that. So you take your CO2 cartridge, put some Pell gun oil on the top, insert it, and then begin screwing in. Okay. Once you've pierced it, then you'll go ahead and replace the covers. Just snaps into place, and you're good to go. I noticed that they don't snap in real tight. They don't click in real tight. There's still a little bit of play on them, and so when you're gripping the gun, preparing to fire, you do feel a little bit of the hand grips shifting in your hand. So I would suggest that you really grip it very tightly before actually pulling the trigger. Other than that, pretty simple gun. The velocity is approximately 410 to 425 feet per second. Definitely not a concealable type of a gun. It's about 12 inches long, 6 inches on the height, but just an awesome looking gun. Just a massive monster looking gun. So again, this is the Crosman Vigilante.